Hi everyone, welcome to Billy Fitzgerald Golf. And tonight I want to give you a small drill that can have big effects on your impact position and how you come down into the ball. So if I set up to this ball and I look at what impact needs to feel like. So this left leg pushes back and up, which makes this right hip move forward, not into, which makes enough room so my right arm can get on the back of the shaft and my arms are out in front of me. So when I come down, my arms are out in front of me. I haven't moved into the ball. You can see my left arm, and this right arm is right on the back of the shaft. Now, a lot of things happen in order for me to do that. So to start out with this, let's give you kind of a mini version of this. And again, if you can't do this simple drill, then you're not ready to move forward, and it's going to explain a lot of what's going on. So the very first thing we have to do is make sure your grip is right. So when we swing the club back and forth, the face is square and my hands are able to work properly. So with your golf club, the leading edge is going to run right off the shaft line, and it's slightly open because the face of the club is not on the ball yet. It's going to go right in my fingers and over. My hand's going to work on top, and this right hand is going to work, so my lifeline is going to work right into my thumb. Okay, so now when I get up into the golf ball, you can see how this left hand is working back and forth. So it's that joint right here which makes this hand work back and forth. So it puts cup in my right hand. So from face on, it's this joint right here pushes down and it makes some cup in my right hand. So when you look at what's going on with the ball, left hand pushes down and it puts a little cup in my right hand. And this is how my hand works through the ball. It also allows me, because now this left hand is on the club properly to square the face, it allows my right arm to get on the back of the shaft, which is going to compress the ball. So that's a big deal. That's where I'd have you start first. Get your grip on there. Okay, just get your grip on there and just take the club back just a little bit and feel what it's like to get your right arm right on the back of the shaft, right on the back of the ball. Okay, so that's the first step. Now you can see there was a little bit of hinge or lever there when I did that. I certainly didn't get here and feel like I'm all locked up. I had a little bit of hinge going, and I felt my right arm get right on the back of the ball. Now, I've already done step 2 a little bit. But step 2 is you pull your right foot back, which is going to pull this right hip socket back. So if I start at the golf ball, right, when I swing in a full swing, this right hip, right shoulder is going to go back, and it's going to make room for my arm. So this hip is going to travel back and stay back as I come through the ball, so my arms can get in front. So to simulate that, I'm going to pull this right foot back so my toe is in line with my heel. I'm going to do the same thing, so I'm going to get my grip. The toe is in line with the heel, a little bit of hinge, and I'm just going to run the face back into the ball. Okay, so now I start to feel how my arms have a bunch of room in front of me to run the face back into the ball. Left foot, right foot back. I swing back. See, my right hip socket stays back, and my right arm runs right into the ball. So that was pretty easy because there was nothing, so I don't want anything in the way of my arm swing. That is a big deal right there. Is how you start to learn how your hands get on it, how your right arm works with the shaft, and how this hip socket gets out of the way and stays out of the way. So we'll do that one more time. So again, we'll get our grip. So in the fingers and over, my right hand goes on the side. Okay, so now I've got the ability to hinge because these joints are lining up now with my hands. I have the ability to hinge, and my right hand is mimicking the face of the club. So I really have a lot of face control, a lot of face awareness on what the club is doing. Again, I pull my right foot back. So my toe and my heel are in line. So as I swing back, my hip stays back and my arm has plenty of room to come down and run right into the back of the ball. Okay, now lastly, what I would have you do is incorporate a little bit of L to L or hands. Okay, so we want these hinges or levers working this way. Okay, so that's our final step, is we get left foot, right foot back. So we're gonna have a little hinge. We're gonna get out of the way. Our arm comes back down and we feel what it's like to lever the club or hinge the club back up, so we're not holding this face angle. So again, left foot, right foot back. Okay, we make some swings now, so it's the same thing. So I've got a little more hinge. Right hip socket's gonna go back. I go through impact and let the club rehinge. So I start to feel a little bit more of this. Okay, which is gonna make my shoulders a little bit more passive. Left foot, right foot back. Okay, I'm gonna feel a little bit of lever back there. Hip socket gets out of the way. And let the club rehinge over here. So we have to get really good at these really small things in order to get and achieve some really big success when we get to the full swing. So again, go through your process, make sure that your grip's right. We're starting to use your hands. You've got some club awareness. We're starting to get your body, you're using your body correctly. You're getting it out of the way so you can deliver the club into the ball. Do this, I mean, this would be worth spending a whole off season or winter on that we're approaching. So grab a mat, grab a golf club, grab some golf balls and start working on this. Get really good on this over the off season, and we'll see you in the spring. Hi everyone, like and subscribe to my channel, Billy Fitzgerald Golf, for all tips on golf. If you'd like a live lesson or want to send me a message, visit me at billyfitzgeraldgolf.com.